Okay, so what's your name? What's your occupation, and where are you from?
My name is Anthony Maria Noel, and I'm originally from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And my occupation is I'm retired because I had a stent put in my heart, but now I tend to dabble around with a number of nonprofit organizations. And my primary purpose, which you didn't ask, is to create world leaders. I mean, that's what I really want to, and I'm starting to have leaders around the world. And I lead a call Monday through Friday from 7 to 7:15 East Coast time to cultivate leaders who are authentic and who are willing to listen in terms of what is possible. And that's just a little bit about me. I've lived in 5 continents in about 20 plus countries, and I've traveled to a number of countries as well. And that's all I want to say right now. Thank you.
Okay, so what was it like before we're doing the court challenge or before working with Dan?
Uh, Thank you for asking the question. That's an excellent question because my wife can testify to this. I am what they call ADD. I can't focus on things. I move from one to another, and have a lot of incompletions. Working with Dan, one of the greatest things, especially the core, gave me an opportunity to complete things that I've started to complete it, but also to improve upon it. Like when I used to, write, sometimes I can't even read my own handwriting. Now, when I write, I could read it. And if I could read it, somebody else can read it as well.
Perfect. Okay, so what was it like working with Dan and doing the court challenge
Well,
during?
working with Dan is really wonderful because Dan is a person that manages details, and I he has got a lot of patience because in the beginning I took so much of his time, and he never gave up. He is persistent, and he makes sure that he shows a lot of compassion, but at the same time, he is disciplined and patient enough to make sure I got every aspect of it with nothing left behind.
Perfect. So what part did you like about the challenge the most, or what stood out to you?
Well, prior to starting this challenge, I've never, ever run a business or an entrepreneurship. Well, I should take it back. I've got a PhD in failing in entrepreneurship, and because I've been great with nonprofits and worked with a profit company, but I wasn't too excited about making money for others. And out of dance, I have got into social entrepreneurship and basically making sure that there are people that I communicate with have a social consciousness and be entrepreneurs. Like one of the projects that I've started out of this is creating biodegradable sanitary pads that in India, it's a taboo subject. People don't talk about the coming of age. And now we've got a company established in India. But I said, I don't want any profit. I don't want any of my name. And I give myself the title of Chief SO, not CEO, but CSO, which is Chief Source Officer. I want to be the source of what could be possible.
Powerful. So this is what you started off through one of the challenges, one of the programs.
Well, the entrepreneurship, which I'm on the second time doing it, and sometimes, because of my ADD, I skipped through things and didn't even realize. And the second time doing it, I realized, oh my God, was this there the first time? And I said, oh, and it never dawned on me. So it's really great to repeat things So you're complete about things that are incomplete. I'm 67, I'll be 67 December 17th. And for me, my entire life, I start things that are a lot of incompletions. And for me to use the 21-day challenge to complete things is not only fulfilling, but it makes a difference for others.
Perfect. Okay, so last question. Well, not last. What was it like? I mean, what is life now after working with Dan and doing the challenges?
Well, I want to continue to do that. At the same time, one of the things that I found was I've started with a product that helps my health, but I'm making people healthy. The product that I take literally protects your vital organs, which means COVID or whoever knows what other pandemics that are going to come, it protects it from that. And if I am able to protect other people from that, a plus. But most importantly, using this tool called the 21-day challenge allows me to fulfill what I want to fulfill in life.
Mm, okay, great. So has your company or your projects grown since doing the challenges?
Now that's an obvious question, right? Of course it has. Starting from one person now in India, I've got 45 people, 43 people, and the US, I've got 14 people.
Wow, wow. That's awesome. And it's by using the different techniques and teachings of core, correct?
Exactly, exactly. And making sure that they are complete and, paying more attention. Because my favorite conversation is, of course, the three words me, myself, and I. And using this, I discovered if I say I, it's more related to limiting myself, or another way of saying it is I equals illness.
Mm,
And the moment I start paying attention and listening to others, which is we equals wellness, both wellness in
multiplication.
your body as well as with others.
Beautiful. Okay, so last question. If someone were to consider doing these challenges and working with Dan, what advice would you give them?
It's this. This doesn't mean loser. This means leader. What Dan does is most of us, we know at times we lose on certain things. And he converts this to be a leader.
Mm, amen. So what would you tell them?
I would tell them if you want to get rid of what doesn't work in your life, Dan is the person that will allow you to be a leader in life.
Perfect. All right, that's it. So anything else you want to say?
No, thank you for giving me this opportunity for me to be authentic with myself. See, I can be authentic to others, or at least I could pretend as though I'm authentic to others. But the toughest thing is to be authentic to your own self. Because, you know, I lie, I cheat, I cut corners, all of that. And I know I do that. Most people don't know. Or maybe they do it, they don't tell me. But for me to be, satisfied with myself allows me to be the leader I can be. And right now, I've taken on training leaders to be powerful, authentic leaders.
Beautiful. All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Second.